So 15 for Hawaii, 10 for New Mexico. And Williamson will continue to serve for New Mexico.
Neither team lighting it up offensively right now. New Mexico hitting negative right now, more errors than kills. Hawaii not much better.
Mafua sets up Satele. Satele hit it off the cable. Got the fortuitous spin, and it went in. 16-10, Hawaii leading. Serving will be Ka'aihui. She's got to be flirting with 1,000 right now. 1,000 digs in her career. Gets it over, dug up by Buck. Michelson goes to Meter, and Meter hits it down the line off Satele.
That's the Meter heater we were talking about. She's one of their co-captains, along with Michelson, the person who just delivered the ball to her.
Buck serving. Danielson, Mafua. Danielson down the line. That's wide. So 16-12, New Mexico cozies up a bit. They trail now by 4.
SC in the end zone, charting and marking down every swing Danielson makes. After 32 kills last night, they want to find some way to stop her.
Buck serving again. Step out. Hewitt. Hewitt overwhelmed Meter.
If Hawaii can pass well, they can get Hewitt running behind Mafua, and they won't be able to get 2 people out on Danielson all the time.
17-12, Mafua to serve for Hawaii. Short toss, gets it across. In the air by Lobato. Ball is hit. There's Maeda to Mafua. Hit over by Hewitt. And everybody off balance. Buck couldn't handle the vestiges of that hit.
I like the way Mafua is doing the best she can to spread the offense around. Definitely too lopsided last night against Michigan State.
18 serving 12. Mafua again. Buck, Michelson. Ball is hit over and then blocked back and down. That ball hit over by Barber. Whenever you attend the University of Hawaii match at the Stan Sheriff Center, you could win an upgrade from Bank of Hawaii for courtside seats. For more details on how to enter and win, visit the Stan Sheriff Center on game day. Step out, ball comes across, and that is in. And you can credit Hatfield for that.
Tell you, when Michelson connects with Hatfield, she's very difficult to stop. She hits the ball very hard at a sharp angle. And rarely do 2 blockers get up because the ball's set low enough to where she can run faster to the outside than the blockers can.
Mariah Agri is serving just into the game, but she serves it long. For a New Mexico point for Hawaii, they lead 20-13. They have a controlling lead here in the first set. Weber has come back into the front row. Serving is Danielson. Ball is dug up by Lovato. Outside it goes to Mika. That's dug by Ka'aihui. Ball is hit by Weber and in.
Good patience by Weber. She got blocked the last couple of times. No panic buttons pushed. Just keeps hitting high and hard, that time over both blockers. Nice swing.
21-13 Hawaii. Danielson serves. Dug up by Lobato. Ball is hit over by Michelson. And into the net that time, Danielson. Hadfield said, didn't hit me, just hit the net. 21-14, Hawaii leading, first set. Serving will be Meter. Gets it across, dug up by Weber. Satele angled that across. Boy, you could see the ball curve. And it hit just inside the line. What a shot.
Much like her mother, Leanne, used to do back in the early 80s when she won 2 national championships with Hawaii.
Ball pushed over. That's off the block. So Hatfield will be credited with that.
Hatfield made all tournament last week. Number 2 acer. Let's see how she does here. She's got 4 aces so far.
15, serving 22. Weber, Mafua, Satele. Satele just zipped that. I mean, that was a bullet. And that went off meter.
Because the set was off the net, the blockers thought Satele was going to hit cross court. And at the last second, Satele brought it down the line. Good swing.
Uiato has come into the game now. Mita Uiato from Signal Hill, California. She serves for Hawaii. Buck gets it to Michelson. Ball is hit over by Williamson. Uiato with the dig. Cross court it goes to Weber. And Weber is able to hit it. That was an out ball, but it had such velocity to it that it went off one of the blockers in the back row.
What a set from Danielson from the back row. That's the second one Danielson's put up. It's been just a juicy set.
Aloha ball in the first set for Hawaii. Meter gets it across. Dug up by Danielson. Mafua goes to Newman. Goodman, I should say. Goodman had just slipped into the lineup. Caleb Goodman from Lake Forest, California. She gets the final point of the first set. Hawaii wins it easily. Now you see, tomorrow will be USC, final game of this tournament. Then San Diego State comes in along with Irvine and along with St. Mary's. That's next week, the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th here at the Stan Sheriff Center.
There you see Robin Amo with her new child in the end zone.
Yeah, that's a new addition. That's a 2010. UH Athletics reaches out to you each week with updates and special ticket discounts through its H-Mail newsletter. To register, just visit hawaiiathletics.com and click on the H-Mail button. It's simple and it's free.
Well, in game one, Hawaii clearly had the upper hand. The 25-15 score also shows up in the stat sheet where they hit 222 to New Mexico's 0-34. Hawaii with 15 kills to New Mexico's 7.
Speaking of Goodman, who made that last point for Hawaii, she's from Lake Forest, California. She lettered in volleyball and basketball. She is number 55 in the prepvolleyball.com. She was in the track final and high jump in 2008. She was born in Wailuku, Maui. That's Goodman.
She touches 10-4, can grab a basketball rim. And one of the coaches told me that she was the most improved player in the fall camp from start to finish.
Now we begin the second game in this match. Serving is Maeda. Ball is hit by Goodman, and that's off of Danielson and out. That's a point for Lobos. The reason why I start like this is that last night, second set, all of a sudden the opponent comes back in the match, takes the next two. We wonder if Hawaii is going to be able to hold it together here in the second set. Danielson took something off. That's dug up. But that time, Meter puts it into the net.
Well, I'm pretty sure Dave Shoji has emphasized to his team the importance of getting out of the gym early tonight. It doesn't behoove them in a big match tomorrow against USC to come off another 5-gamer.
Serving is Kai Hui. Ball put over by Hadfield. Hadfield went through 2 Hawaii blocks. Hewitt and Danielson that time. 2-1 New Mexico. Serving will be Meter. Dug up by Danielson. Mafua right back to her. And Danielson just stuffed it in the middle.
Not sure the wisdom of that blocking scheme that time to leave Danielson with only one blocker on the outside. That's a little dangerous.
Serving is Mafua. Dink shot doesn't work that time by Michelson. Ball is put over by Hewitt. Meter, Michelson, Meter again, in the air by Ka'aihui. Waiting, Mafua sets up Danielson. Danielson goes cross court. Good one-hand save by Michelson that time. Ball comes over, that goes off Mafua and out. So Hatfield will serve for New Mexico.
See, Williamson there, she played on the Argentinian junior national team. Fluent in both Portuguese and Spanish. And also fluent in line shots directly down the line. It was a 1,000th career dig by Elizabeth Ka'aihui, number 12 all time in the history of Rainbow Wahine diggers. Congratulations to Lizzie.
Elizabeth Ka'aihui out of Punahou. 1,000th career dig. That's something. They go outside to Williamson. Ball is hit by Satelli. That's dug up by Buck. Hit over by Williamson. Diving dig by Danielson. Ball is hit by Satelli. Meter is there. Ball hit over. Diving rolling dig that time by Danielson, and Hewitt puts it down.
It was diving save by Danielson, and Hewitt putting it down at the end of the play. Nice to see Danny Mafua connecting better with Brittany Hewitt.
That serve was out by Danielson. So that's a point for New Mexico. We are tied at 4 in the second set, and serving for New Mexico will be Michelson. Michelson from Tucson, Arizona. Gets it in. Diving dig by Ka'aihui, and Hewitt is able to just force that ball between the double block for the point. And Hawaii leads 5-4.
I'm sure Dave showed you also had some words with Danny Mafua about how to move the sets around tonight. Better set distribution. Already it is spread out. Danielson with 9. Hartong has 11 sets. And Brittany Hewitt has 6. Satelli with 7. So, you know, a much more well-rounded distribution. It's not all Danielson all the time.
Hewitt putting that ball into the netting. We're tied at 5. Serving is Williamson. That's dug up. Back set Mafua. And right there was Hartung. Hartung with a nice step-out move. And she came back with force. Hawaii leading 6-5. Lovato comes back in for New Mexico. Settles into the back row. Serving will be Satelli for Hawaii. Outside it goes. Hitting the ball over is Barber. Hawaii trying to return it. And there's Weber.
What an improvement by Weber after getting blocked a couple times in game number 1. That time a much better approach, much stronger approach, and a nice high reach over that block. The same block that stuffed her twice in a row.
Satelli to serve for Hawaii. Gets it in. Michelson goes cross court. Hawaii will return it. Here again is Weber. That's dug up. Lovato gets it across. Ka'aihui. And Weber again. Good set that time by Mafua. Hawaii leading 8-5 over New Mexico. Set number 2. Red Star Moment is sponsored by Heineken. Give yourself a good name. It revolves around Elizabeth Ka'aihui, and this dig by Ka'aihui. And then you see Danielson getting the ball across. Rally continues. Ball comes over. And it is the 1,000th dig by Ka'aihui. That's terrific. Ball hit over by Rhodes. Hawaii with the advantage. Getting the ball over is Danielson. Meter to Rhodes. There's Ka'aihui, Mafua, and Hartung. Hartung with a good slide to the outside that time.